I only get shit done when I wake up super early, and I managed to install my pump, my bilge pump. The actual switch mechanism has been modified so many times that the wires are kind of going everywhere. Look, I'll show you. Hang on. See? It's like... And this was my old one. This motor just jammed up, overheated, and caused all sorts of problems. And I try not to do this very much, but if you could subscribe, hit the little like button, hit the little blue notification button. If you write anything, that's fantastic. I also have a Patreon account, but that's only for the really rich people that have just money to throw away. I woke up at 6 today and I was editing at 6:05. It's still dark outside, but sometimes, unless I get up really early, I don't do it. I think I'm naturally quite lazy, but I'm also naturally quite motivated. There's a conflict, isn't there? But anyway, yeah, unless I wake up early, if there's mechanical stuff that needs fixing, I'll just do it tomorrow. Because you're so close to tomorrow, if it's like 4 in the afternoon, you might as well just do it tomorrow. Whereas if you wake up at like 6 or 7 and you're like, I should just do that now, because the next day seems so far away because you've just woken up. That's actually good advice on life generally, not just living on a boat. We are going to the War Museum. I've not been there before, which is a bit silly because I've gone past it a bunch of times, but there was a really long line to get in and quite a slow procedure to buy a ticket. But we made it. So here we go. See, look, big anchor. It probably weighs more than my boat. And just so you know, the bus here was on time. It cost €1.20, and getting in here was €10. A little orientation. That's Ranella Bay over there, where I was camped out for a few months about just over a year ago. That's where they filmed Gladiator 2, well, 1 and 2, and right down around there is where I was first anchored out. That's where you'd poke a rifle down and shoot at people. It's kind of odd going around a war museum because it's from like the past. I never thought for 1 second that in my lifetime there would be another war in Europe, but there is. And all we can do is learn a little bit from the past because we didn't stop Germany right at the beginning, and then they hooked up with Italy. And it became really bad, you know. I mean, that's the worst understatement I've ever made. But it was allowed to develop and get worse and worse and worse. And that's what's happening in Ukraine right now, because we're not stopping the Russians. If we can stop them, but people are just being so stupid about it. But if we don't stop it now, it's gonna get worse. And that's just terrible. Life on the boat is going great. These flags are because there's a Rolex boat race going on just way out there. And I did send the drone up, and I sent it 3 kilometers. I mean, the drone is this big, 3 kilometers right over there, so I could catch the boats leaving the harbor. It looked fantastic. So one of the things I'm going to do is re-glue this and make sure everything else is good. It's not leaking, but this is part of the bottom of the boat, and it'll slowly unpeel and then let water in. So we're just going to re-glue all that today and drop the motor in to get fixed, and we should be good. Right, it got really windy last night, and my bimini got not torn off, but it got a little bit damaged. I slept through it. It's fine, I can fix it, but you know, and the film is doing well. It's difficult to get people enthusiastic in something that doesn't actually exist. It's just an idea, but I do need people to be enthusiastic, and sometimes it's a little bit frustrating when you write to people asking them a question, hey, can we do this or this or this? And then like a week later, they haven't even looked at their email. It's like, God